Well, welcome back.
to Marriage Beyond the Veil. I'm Gayla.
I'm Gail. So today, what do you want to talk about?
Um, the younger self.
Okay.
So you guys
Galaxy
have been married
far,
for
far away.
over 30 years.
34 years.
If you could talk to the younger Gail, before you got married, the one who met Fred and fell in love, what would you say to her, knowing what you know now, as an adult woman?
Don't do it. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, I would do it all over again, but I would probably say be more vocal. Because I think when we first got married, I really didn't say a whole lot.
Okay.
You know, like if he did something that annoyed me, I would just sort of hold it in or tell you. I also feel like I really put a whole lot of effort into trying to make sure everything was perfect for him.
Okay.
And took less time. And it really wasn't until, do you remember the time I passed out at the shop and I was just going it, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
And I was like, here, you got to take over handling this. So that's what I would tell myself. And I also would say me time. Me time. Didn't take any me time. It was all about the kids, all about Fred, all about the family, all about the business. And I never really took any time for myself. Like, I never ever, it wasn't until you went to Tampa the last time that I took a vacation all by myself. It was wonderful.
It was. You had a good time.
I did.
No, I was working.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
But we had some time together.
We did.
Yeah. So
We did.
those are the things that I would say right now.
Okay. I think I would agree.
Yeah. What about you? What would you tell your younger self?
Um,
So I mean, we know that you've been married a few times. What would you tell your younger self now?
be true to who you are.
Okay.
If you, and I think even with the first one and even the second one, I knew, not that I couldn't
What
be,
about the third or the fourth?
Whatever.
You haven't been married that many times. I'm just joking.
that I couldn't be compatible. I mean, that I could be compatible to them, but I just didn't know if they could be compatible to me. And
So
I
what
really
do
did not know how to not just become a part of them
Okay.
and keep maintaining who I am as a person.
So, what do you attribute that to? Now that you've done a little digging.
Oh, people pleasing. I'm all
Okay.
about pleasing the other person, like making sure that they're fulfilled and they're happy and stuff. And we rarely ever say what I do or don't like. To your point, if there's something that irritates me, I just keep it to myself. And that's the thing. You have to be honest and say how you feel. So I think the younger me, didn't know how to speak up and say, hey, I don't like this, or hey, I don't like that. I'm sorry. Wait, now the other one's going to want to get up here. Okay. All right.
So,
So
pick up a dog.
I would think, the younger self would say, I would tell my younger self to just be who you are and let that person know what you do and don't like. You don't have to hurt a person's feelings or be mean about it, but you really should let a person know if there's something that they're doing that's just annoying as heck to you, or that you just don't like, or you don't believe in, or if you have a different belief than they do. Don't be afraid to speak out and say, hey, I believe this. I was talking to one of my friends today, and she had met the man of her dreams. And I said, the one thing she was telling me all about him, and I said, okay, so where does he go to worship?
Right.
We haven't gotten that far yet. Well, honey, he's not the man of your dreams yet, knowing you the way I do and how important that is in your life.
So the faith is a big portion of who she is.
Of who she is.
Okay.
But she's all in. But she didn't even ask him, where do you worship? Or even do you worship? So,
Okay.
yeah. Not being afraid to say who you are and believe what you believe out loud.
So not sending the representative.
Yes, there we go back to the representative again.
Not sending the representative.
Being sure who you are.
Yeah.
Because I've met people who knew who they were, even after I knew them for a while. There wasn't that representative thing, and it just didn't work out for us. But they definitely knew who they were.
Okay.
And they're still in dating scene, serial daters. But just saying.
Okay, so those
You
are
know
our
who you
tips for your younger self.
To Today.
So, today.
We might have some more.
So until tomorrow,
The Lord says the same.
have a great evening.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.